is our plan.
Welcome back, and I believe this should be the start of a new video now.
Well, looks like we found the airstrip. Or what's left of it.
Yeah, it's definitely seen better days.
You can say that again. It's more crater than runway.
Are you kidding me? So we came here for nothing? Maybe not. See that?
Oh, a Republic telephone booth, eh? Worth a wee look.
Send up smoke and we'll be right with you, folks. Bronco Airlines. Seriously? Guess so.
So, find anything?
Yeah, we gotta send up smoke.
Like, with a fire? Wait, you've never heard of smoke signals? Wow. What do they teach you in Midgar? Enough. Well, leave it to someone who knows more than just enough.
You see, the only thing is
This is
they don't
taking too
do
long.
Sid's side story
But
in
I
this.
can speed things up. Come to me, airplane. Follow the smoke. Come to me, airplane. Follow the smoke. What? Look. Right on cue.
Well, I'll be there.
Told you I'd speed things up. Over here!
Bravo, son!
Where to, folks?
Cosmo Canyon, please.
You talk? The hell kind of magic trick is this? Not that I ain't seen crazier shit on my travels. Now, how many of you we got? Too many. But the old girl likes a challenge. With hazard pay, I'd say this is fair. And since I don't have much else going on, I'll be here scratching my ass till y'all pony up.
Yeah, I've got the 1,000 easy. Look at how much money I've got, it's ridiculous.
Much obliged. Hop on board and sit where I tell you. Gotta make sure my baby's balanced just so. Hold on tight now, you hear? Fall out and you're on your own.
Here we go! We're flying!
No shit, kid. Who do you think I am?
I don't know. Who?
President and pilot of Bronco Airlines, Sid Highwind. Pleasure having you aboard.
I must admit, I didn't expect to find a willing participant. You are truly a model soldier, my boy. I'd hold still if I were you. We wouldn't want any complications.
No, Professor.
Since you're so committed, I'm going to give you a special treatment. One that will surely make you into a hero. Once, this would have taken years, but now it takes a mere 18 hours. All thanks to me and my singular genius. I stand at the forefront of science, my brilliance a guiding light. Of course, we pioneers must be ready to do what others are not. Though even I wouldn't dare attempt to improve upon perfection.
What?
Thought maybe planes would be okay, but no.
Not in here! Open a window!
Hey, Sid,
Yeah?
you're not worried about flying around in the open like this? What if Shinra sees us?
Shinra don't own the skies. Shitheads couldn't stop me even if they tried.
I think you and me are gonna get along just fine.
We're getting pretty close now.
Yep. Bringing her down. Okay, folks, we're here. Brought you as far as I could. Hope y'all don't mind walking, 'cause now you're on your own.
What about the next time we need a lift?
Send up a signal. Just make sure I got room to land. Happy trails to you.
The Veil's this way.
So I'm going to start the new chapter. Obviously, my NP goes to full. And I can I fast travel? I can fast travel. That's the elevator. So I'm going to fast travel here, and I'm going to walk the rest of the way. Right, so I can call the chocobo actually. Why not? You come in?
Hey, so I've been meaning to ask you something. You said old Sephiroth's come back from the dead, right? And that's a bad thing. So, what I want to know is, how'd he do it? And what's he after?
He wants to save the planet.
But wouldn't that make him a good guy?
It's not what he's doing, but how. He doesn't give a shit if everyone dies in the process.
Sounds like a total nutter. I mean, there's not much
So gonna throw it.
It's on you. I'll show you what I can do. Sorry. Go on. You can do it.
Taking over.
This one's for you.
No time to celebrate.
Might just get back in the chocobo, to be honest. It's the only real time that I've rode a chocobo in this car in the first part of the game. I kind of
Cosmo Canyon, a sacred sanctuary where the planet's greatest minds gather.
It's beautiful. More than I ever imagined. Come on, let's pick up the pace. I can hear it calling my name.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, jump down. So it's gonna kick me off it eventually. Then all of a sudden,
Hey, guys! It's me! I'm back! Nanaki? I can't believe it! It really is you! We were so worried! Oh, come home!
Whoa, come on.
Now, why don't you go pay your respects to fellow Bugenhagen? Come on! You can let them through. They're good people. I promise. After all, they're the reason I'm here.
What in the hell was that? Hey guys, it's me. Who?
He's such a softie.
Real quick, gotta check something. An airship dropped these on us this morning. Wanted posters of the terrorists who bombed those reactors. Huh. But I think we can say you had nothing to do with all that. Even if Nanaki hadn't vouched for you, it's obvious. Welcome to the sanctum of planetology, Cosmo Canyon.
now I honestly really wish they'd keep Red's voice the same way, because I really enjoyed Wise voice, and when he turns around and ends up being like a child's voice, it sort of ruins it for me. I think it's not just me; it's a lot of other people who play the game. But that's the only thing that I feel let the game down.
Keep on our toes.
I mean, it's bearable. It's not unbearable, but no, it's still. I'd rather him get to it, because I did love his voice before he changes it to a child. So,
I was born and raised here, in this canyon. I was to become a watcher of the Veil like those before me, until I was taken by Shinra. Now that I'm home and have repaid my debt to you, I plan to serve my village once more. I appreciate all that you've done for me. Thank you.
We're really gonna miss you, Red.
Oh, don't say that. You're only making this harder. I mean, I wish we had more time, but this is my duty.
I suppose it was your duty to act the old man.
I wanted you to treat me as an equal. not a dog.
Not a pig! Is that you, my boy?
Coming!
So, was that goodbye?
Nah, I'm sure we'll see him around the canyon. The real question is, why'd we come here? To learn the secrets of planetology. Come on!
Can't forget that materia!
As for me... that'll do. I'm gonna steal some shut-eye, if you don't mind.
Then we can see the sights.
So,
Feel the energy all around you. The winds across our planet, singing.
Bonfire symbol.
we're gonna go follow Nanaki. Red.
Since time immemorial. Professor Gas often visited.
It's not too bad, Cosmo Canyon, really, for navigation. There's a few flaws to it, but it's alright. The hardest city is the first one. It's quite hard to know where you're going.
Oh, these are the friends I was talking about.
Thank you for looking after Namaki. My name is Rugenhagen. I teach planetology here in the canyon. One could say I know a thing or two about our world.
A thing or two? I doubt there's a thing or two you don't know about it.
Well, it might seem that way to a child like yourself.
I'm not a child anymore. I'm 48.
40 what?
Nanaki here has a long life ahead of him. In human terms, I would say he's about 15 or 16 years old.
That's more than old enough. I can protect our Veil and everyone in it. Which is more than I can say for my good-for-nothing father.
Speaking of the members of our little community, have you announced your return to one and all, Namaki?
Not yet. Be right back.
But where are my manners? Please, come in and have a look around.
You really do sort of get used to his voice, but it's really hard to adjust to his voice being like that after you've been listening to it the other way for so long.
Have my devices piqued your curiosity? They are essential to my studies of the planet.
So I'm trying to think out. Do I have to go up? Let's go up. Someone moving around.
You recognize that little scamp? I'll have you know that in his childhood, Nanaki was quite a handful.
Alright. There's another one there.
That is one of the first Mako detectors ever built. Though I suspect it can't detect much now.
Is there another? It's just teeth for that. I believe he's got a telescope up here. And this kicks off.
You won't find a larger telescope on the planet. With it, you can see to the edge of the galaxy. There's no better view of the stars than through this scope. But the lens could do with some cleaning. My apologies.
There's so much we have yet to learn about the
Mind your manners and drink.
Right, so now I just can't remember exactly what I do. I do speak to him at the bottom of the stairs after I've looked at all this stuff. I'm trying to sort of remember now.
That again, huh?
There we go.
The planet crying out. A sorrowful dirge indeed. One I've heard all too often of late. This tubing allows us on the surface to hear the inner voice of the planet.
What we just heard didn't come from the planet, though. That was definitely the voice of a weapon.
You seem awfully sure of yourself, miss.
Because we saw them with our own eyes. 2 in the Corral and Gungaga reactors. They were loud and huge.
A fascinating account, were it true. However, such grand delusions could be a sign of Mako poisoning. Do see a doctor.
Excuse me?
Oh. Yes. That would do them some good. Judging from everything you've said, the 3 of you are unfamiliar with basic planetology. But it is never too late to learn. Please, come with me.
This is fantastic, this bit. I mean, it's good in the original, but it's even better in this.
I present to you our planetarium. While the Shinra building features the latest iteration, this particular one is my original design. Now then, without further ado,
In the original, you do something with your materia in this area.
is only the beginning.
A shooting star!
Planetology is not simply the study of the cosmos and the celestial bodies that dwell in it. Rather, it is a quest to comprehend the cyclical nature of life. Behold, the planet we call home. It was from its soil, so teeming with life, that mankind was born. And like all living things, man is fated to die. So, what happens next? The body withers and returns to the planet. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul? Much like its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. To the great river where all intertwine and circle the planet without end. A cycle of continuous convergence and divergence. The ceaseless ebb and flow that is the life stream. An apt name, though it is as much a reservoir as it is a stream, being the sum of the planet's spiritual energy. It is the very essence of our star, the blood coursing through its planetary veins. And if ever that essence were to be entirely depleted, of course, these are but basic principles of planetology.
So you're saying that Mako is spiritual energy, which we're using up?
Just so. Siphoned from the planet and processed for industry, that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose. It is fated to fuel man's machinery, then fade away.
Okay, but does it actually fade away? I mean, what if it doesn't? What if it just returns to the life stream in a different form? Is that possible?
A novel theory, suggestive of a lack of understanding. However, that can be overcome with time and education.
You rang?
Please escort this young lady to our seminar room, would you?
Right this way. Okay.
Hey, can I come?
I like it how it takes you out of the cinematics, the cutscenes. I like how you go in and out of them actually. It's pretty good. So, originally when
Thanks
Doctor...
so much for taking such great care of Nanaki for us. Fellow Bugenhagen instructed me to let you take anything you think might prove useful on your journey. Check out the storeroom when you have a chance.
So, yeah, originally when I did this, I didn't know exactly where to go. It took me a while to know where to go. I'm pretty certain it's not on this level anywhere. I'm certain we've got to go down. So, take the elevator here.
Join hands and come together. We're united.
And then that should take me close to the seminar room. Is that an elevator? That's the storage room. Get the guy run about, and here there's like a load of stuff that you can pick up if you choose to. But I don't need to really get any stuff. Because I've got everything I need in the first playthrough. And all the best stuff you can't get multiples of. It only lets you allow like your first strike and your ATB, yellow ATB. Yeah, they're all. You can only get one of them.
This village is lame. Did you know none of the materia here is even real? And don't get me started on the planetologists. Bunch of blowhards in love with the sound of their own voice.
So now I just need to get to...
I heard from fellow Bugenhagen. By all means, please come and join the seminar. Follow me if you would.
Which would you say is a more worthy pursuit? They are both one and the same.
I don't believe that happened to me last time. You know?
The planet speaks to all of her.
A seminar is in.
I'm not sure if I use fast travel though.
Always been on the bigger side, but
Please continue on into the assembly.
Painting and poetry are more my thing. My old man, he used to say it was a waste, me spending all my time indoors. According to him, a big kid...
What about you, miss? You must have a story to share. Please.
Me? Okay. Where to begin? I fell into the life stream. I don't have words to describe it, except beautiful, maybe? It was a lot to take in. Feelings of kindness washed over me. Long-forgotten memories came flooding back. It was a warm, comforting place. But there was also conflict. A war between the planet and its enemies. And we can't let them win. We need the planet, and it needs us. We have to rise up, fight back, defend it from this terrible threat. Thing is, I don't know how to do any of that. And I hoped you might have the answer. I'm not criticizing planetology or anything, and I'm not trying to scare anybody either. I just... You know... Never mind. This is all coming out wrong.
Please, do not be discouraged. Should you ever wish to try again, we would be more than happy to listen. What matters is that you keep challenging your beliefs. Stop doing that, and the answers will forever elude you. On that note, I think we should adjourn for the evening. The River of Lights is almost upon us, so let us head to the torch.
I'll see you at the festival.
Now, I don't really understand this bit because technically all believe in the same thing because they all believe in the live stream. And then there's another thing that actually Nanaki, which is Red, he actually knew about the weapons. So, I mean, why wouldn't they believe that that sound was coming from the weapon?
I think meditation has
It's a
really
bit
helped.
silly in some
All the
senses.
time I've spent.
But
Tell me, is it better to spread or to focus?
so now I need to take another lift, I believe. It will take me out to the bottom.
Planet's spiritual energy.
I'm just not extremely sure where this other lift is. Here. There we go. But yeah, I just think it's a bit silly because definitely all believe in the same thing. They all believe in the live stream. I don't know what they're arguing about because Nanaki must have found out about the weapon from here anywhere. So let's speak to everyone now.
Look at them, gathered around the fire. Just like us that day. Me and Mom and Dad. If only we could do that again. Never mind. Just forget I said anything.
All Lyndon here.
Whenever I think about my mom, my chest swells with so much pride, I feel like it'll burst. But when it comes to my dad, I just... Sorry, I can't. Still not ready.
Yeah, Red's side story is still pretty good though, beyond that little glitch.
I had the pleasure of talking to a mentor. Said it was presumptuous of me to think I could save the planet. She decides her own fate, you see. As rain cleanses the skies, so too does she cleanse herself of filth. So what? We sit here and theorize while the planet rinses and repeats?
No, we fight, or nothing will change.
That's what I said. I knew you'd see it my way, Merc. Thanks.
I think the only difference is they think that the planet will do it by themselves, you know. So Aerith is the last person that you want to speak to here.
Must be quite the
What I'm going to do is I'm going to speak to
When
you
you
for
die,
first.
you return to the planet? Psst, that has literally got to be the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Once you die, that's that.
Why do you think that?
I just do. I believe in anything else until I see some actual proof.
Yeah, I got the 2-star, but you get the 3-star by agreeing with you for there. But really, honestly, I do not agree with her. I really don't. I mean, even in reality, I don't believe.
Some carry a
agree
fire
with
their
her.
rivals even miss.
I do believe
Like
that
the youth
people have
Did
souls
I
in
sound as
reality
awkward
well.
as I felt?
They call themselves. They were young.
You did good. Can't help it if they suck at listening. I got what you were saying.
I kinda wanted everyone to get it though.
To hell with everyone.
Great advice. Thanks.
So now you can't do it with Kate Sif. which I'm not
so many
really bothered
tourists.
about because
Must be quite
I
the
disliked
festival.
him in the original, and I don't dislike him as a character. I just dislike
Wow,
him
so
as
many
a
tourists.
playable
Must be
character.
quite the festival.
He's awful to use.
So, I'm an ancient. As in, a steward of the planet. One of those ancients. Or, to be more precise, the only ancient. For the most part, it's been a source of pain. I've been held against my will. I've been watched. I've been ignored. Even hated. And it's been that way ever since I was little. My blood's been nothing but a curse. If I ever started to forget, something would remind me of what I was and bring me crashing back down to earth. It was always the same. Time after time. I'd be shown a glimmer of hope, only to have it snatched away. I was never gonna be normal. That much was clear.
So, there is something you can do here.
It's okay.
So my blood's been a curse. But it's also been a blessing. It's brought some wonderful people into my life. Friends that I love. And for once, I think I'm okay. Happy even. And all that pain feels worth it. Even if I can't lead a normal life, there is one thing I can do. Return their kindness. And try to make the most of what I've been given.
There! It is time!
Whoa!
Pretty sappy, huh? Meant every word, though.
So, this is where you've been, Nanaki.
What's up?
There's something of great import I need to show you. And by that I mean all of you. Join me, would you? What did you all think of the River of Lights? For whatever reason, the ceremony has drawn a number of tourists to the Vale as of late. When I ask for their impressions, they often speak of how beautiful it was. Some claim they were even moved to tears. It's an overwhelmingly positive reception, I'm happy to say. To stir the human soul is no small feat, and it pleases me to know that the River of Lights possesses such power. Alas, my hopes to parlay their emotional response into a deeper intellectual curiosity, they have yet to be fulfilled. People are surrounded by cats, dogs, birds, and trees. They know that life is all around them, be it through the birth of a baby or the blooming of a flower. They bear constant witness to the blessed cycle of creation, yet they've no interest in the welfare of our planet. Forgive me for sharing my idle thoughts. Keeping them to myself is quite a challenge in my old age.
I'm glad to know that Aerith has friends like you to keep her company.
Well then, shall we proceed?
But I thought this door was...
Sealed so that none may enter? Why, yes, and by my own hand, no less. However, you've a trial to undertake.
I do?
If you wish to prove yourself and become a Watcher of the Veil, that is. I presume you are prepared.
Yeah.
I will also require your assistance in carrying out the trial. Much danger awaits within, and I wish to ensure his safety. When you're ready, simply say the word. Then off we go. Now we follow the cave where it leads, deep as it will take us. Has Nanaki told you anything about his parents yet?
Nope.
They were watchers, both of them. But it couldn't have been any more different. When our village came under attack, my mother fought with courage, with honor. She faced the enemy and laid down her life to save us. My father, though, he turned tail and ran. He was a coward.
So then, you still haven't forgiven him?
Why would I?
I see. From this point onward, only two may proceed. He who shall undertake the trial and his observer.
Who's gonna observe?
I'll do it.
That would render the trial meaningless. But if not him... Ah, you'll do nicely.
Me?
Him? Really?
At least pretend not to hate me.
Whenever you're ready.
Ready.
So now I am Red or Nanaki, whichever you want to call him. I'm gonna call him Red. And Barrett's gonna come with me. But Barrett's actually a pretty good person to come with Red here, because